right, everybody, we are here with an exciting video. It's always exciting, new guitar kind of stuff.
New Gear Day.
Yeah,
Yes.
the NGD, whatever. But so yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. We both have recently acquired some guitars. I mean, it's been in the last few weeks or so. But, yeah, as a Tele guy, this has kind of been my my latest obsession. Is this Friedman? I think they just call it a Classic T or whatever. But it has this really cool Port Orford cedar body that I just couldn't.
So many flamey goodnesses in there.
And it, I mean, it came with the white guard. I'm gonna still put a black guard on it to make it more look like a kind of a vintage butterscotch one. But I just had a guy at a local guitar store, and he was he just kind of got the idea in my head, and I played it, and I was like, okay, I shouldn't have like picked this thing up, but you know, now it's just kind of sets the bar in a different place for me, and this is kind of the one that I reached to, but. I guess we could move on to your new one here.
Okay, so
maybe,
recently acquired is this 1985 Squier Bullet. Really cool. Funny, we've been talking about Teles, right? So then I buy something with a Tele with a Tele neck on it, basically. So the Bullet has always been intriguing to me because it's one of the E series guitars, which they talk about the E series being more quality level Fender stuff, and I would agree. It's definitely feels like very broken in.
Oh yeah.
I bought this, I think, on the Guitar Center used site, so I'll show a shot of the back. The wood is fantastic. The neck's got flame and bird's eye, all the stuff. I got really lucky with that. The one issue is the back of the guitar. You can't see it probably on this video, but there's like 20 holes. Someone tried to put a control plate in like 6 different ways. I'm not really even sure what happened there, but there's a lot of holes in the back. So I'm just calling them little tone chambers.
Tone chambers, yeah.
But that's this guitar. Kind of the Bullet is more of the stretched out Strato Tele kind of thing, all in one.
Swoopy kind of. I like that it curls in.
Yeah. It's kind of like they just took the Strat and stretched it if it was pliable. So these are kind of cool. I've not had a lot of 80s guitars, and I guess that makes this one vintage now.
Yeah.
Although I'm seeing 1998 guitars being called vintage on different websites, but I would say the 80s can be called vintage now. I don't know how you feel about it, but yeah, that's recently what I got. Planning on putting some pickups in here, and then. But we're going to kind of give you some sound samples of what they sound like in the current state. And maybe I guess you could talk about kind of what's in yours. I know that you have I've done some mods to it already.
It's funny. This was, this is like a nice guitar, and that's the first thing I do. The guy was like saying, "Hey, I think they really nailed it with the pickups." And I mean, he knows what I do, and so he's like, "Yeah, they really nailed it. Check them out." And I was like, "They're great pickups. They're just not quite what I go for in a Tele thing."
Was like kind of offensive, right? I think the pickups are totally fine.
I was like, they're great.
You're talking to a pickup guy.
Yeah, well, and I have them right there just in case I ever want to hear back to that original sound. But I recorded some clips, and I'm like, okay, I'm not missing anything. Because the first thing that I do is add a 4-way switch on there. To do that series thing, and then this has got Alnico 4 here, and I think this might be an Alnico 2 in the net. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So it's a completely different sound for kind of a Tele thing, but I think for what I do, it just has been kind of the thing, and I just reached for this one, and this is kind of my new standard. So
definitely,
this is definitely a hotter pickup too. It's kind of like getting closer to the 12K range.
Okay.
So it's definitely it'll bring the grind when you need it to, but it'll clean up too. And I have it wired like vintage style, and it's like a 68 microfarad cap, so it really will roll off that high end. So I can do a lot with this thing. It's super custom now, I guess.
Very cool.
I can't take it back. It's part of me
No
now.
returns. Yeah, and then this one I did mention, but these are the stock pickups, so we haven't done anything to this guitar. So we'll still let you know how this one sounds, and this is kind of a custom handmade set from Marco.
Yeah, you can't have this, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's proprietary. Well, let's go ahead and listen to how these sound, and we'll take your comments and your feedback on these guitars as well. Maybe you got a new Gear Day recently. Tell us what you got. Tell us what's new on the radar. And if it doesn't sound the way you want, give us a call. Shoot us a message on the website, info@porterpickups.com. Happy to help you with your guitar. Maybe making your new Gear Day that much better. And that's what I'm hoping to do on this one. And hopefully we can do that for you guys. So thanks for watching. Let's go ahead and take a listen as we close out to how these guitars sound.
All right, see you guys.